Hi guys! So as you can probably tell by this video title, this is going to be my first attempt at an Empties video. I've seen people do this online and on YouTube for a while, and for some reason I kind of like watching them. Maybe I just like seeing what they use, and if it's something new that I might want to try, I don't know. I just know that I like watching them every now and then, so I decided I'd make my own with these. These are all the Empties that I have at the moment. Ironically enough, when I first thought that I would try this type of a video, I ran out of a couple of things kind of all at once, so I guess I bought them all at once. So, this is what we're going through. For anyone who is curious or just would like to know, this basket is the smallest of 3. It's a trio that I got from Kohl's. The others are a dark blue and white and a kind of teal or sky blue and white, and this one's obviously tan. So, let's get started. I think I'm going to start with hair, just because those are the first ones I grabbed. So this is Aussie brand. These are the Aussie Volume shampoo and conditioner. I've been using Aussie for a really long time. I absolutely love their hair stuff. It just seems to work really, really well with my hair, and the last time I tried switching or trying something different, my hair wasn't overly happy with it. So I switched back to this. I've been using these since middle school, I want to say, middle school or high school. They also come in these huge ones with the pump, and I used to get those a lot because my hair is really thick, and I would just go through shampoo and conditioner so quickly. And so these are the regular ones, and they just work really well. They have different ones. They've got ones for smooth hair, they've got a moisturizing one, I think. Yeah, they've just got different kinds. And I've also used their anti-frizz spray and their styling mousse, and yeah, just like it a lot. My next / last hair thing, I believe, is this John Frieda Frizzies. It's anti-frizz spray, which for me is kind of a must. As I said, I have really thick hair, and it's still in the drying process right now, but you can tell that it's kind of wavy, curly, some combination thereof, so it likes to frizz on me. And I also live in the south where it gets very humid and very, very hot in the summer, so this is an essential for me. As I said, I did have the Aussie version. I've tried both their gel and their spray. I like the spray a little bit better than the gel, I think. They did not have it at the store when I went to replace mine, so I decided to try this. And it works pretty well. I've had, oh gosh, it was a long time ago, but I had the anti-frizz serum, which came in a little bottle by John Frieda years and years and years ago. And so I have this now, and like I said, I have it in right now, which, as I said, my hair is still drying. And it's probably a little bit frizzy, but I've been running around and my hair still frizzes a little bit anyway, so this just like cuts down as much as possible using a spray for me. But yeah, so really, really like this. I've already actually repurchased this, so been enjoying that very much. Moving on to skincare. I think two of these are Clean and Clear brand. I will start with this one. So this is the Morning Burst Hydrating Facial Cleanser by Clean and Clear. This is another old favorite of mine. Again, I've been using this probably since high school. This is the first time I've tried this one, the hydrating one. They have different kinds and different colors. The one I have right now is a shine control one. It's green. I started with the orange one, which I believe is the original. There's also a pink one that I have not tried yet. They've just got different ones. And it works really well for my skin. What can I say? You know, I stick it in the shower next to my shampoo and conditioner, and use it whenever I take a shower, and it seems to keep my skin pretty under control for the most part. Yeah, it's got the little beads in it, which is kind of nice and exfoliating and everything. The other Clean and Clear product that I have is their astringent. This actually, when it's full, it's an orange kind of liquid. So this is step 2, if you can read this giant tube on the back, of 3. I couldn't really tell you what 1 or 3 is because I've never used them, but I do like this. This is actually my favorite. I started using astringent probably in middle school, I think, and I should probably start weaning off of it as I'm a little bit older now. I'm not quite so prone to like mass breakouts or anything anymore, so I should probably start looking at weaning off of this and getting a toner or cleansing water or something like that. But for the moment, when I went to repurchase this, I didn't find this one, so I got the Neutrogena version, which works just as well. It's the same thing essentially. I just kind of, I guess, prefer the Clean and Clear version of that. And, oh, I knew there was another Neutrogena. So this product is one that my mom introduced me to, and I love it. It is the Neutrogena On the Spot Acne Treatment. So it has benzoyl peroxide, and it just works really well. I tend to put this on at night before I go to bed if I'm breaking out somewhere, and it will just cut down, I guess, on the recovery time of how long it takes for the spot to go away. I went to repurchase this, and they did have this, but they also had something that was Rapid Clear Gel or something that was supposed to be similar to this, but slightly better. So I decided that I would give that a try. It seems to work fairly well. I can't tell a huge difference between that and this, so I'll probably just go back to this when I run out. But they both seem to work really well. And yeah, this just good stuff. Because you always tend to break out, I find, at the most inconvenient times. So this is always really nice to have, and it's small. You can, if you're traveling or whatever, it's good. This one, not a ton to say. It's just oil-free makeup remover by Almay. I believe my mother probably also got me onto this when I started wearing more eye makeup. This is just the brand that she uses, so I just started using it too. I've tried the oil wipes, and I don't like those quite as much. I don't like the feeling quite as much, but these are just your basic makeup remover wipes, so always good to have. The last 2 products are makeup products, and they are both primers actually. So we'll start with this one. This is e.l.f., which, for anyone who doesn't know, e.l.f. is a really good brand, especially if you're starting out with makeup or if you don't have a huge budget. They make pretty quality stuff that you can find, I found it usually at a Target or a Walmart. And their stuff is really cheap. I think this was like $6, and I think this is probably the most expensive thing I've had. They have brushes that are like $1, $3, they have makeup, obviously. It's just good stuff. So this is a face primer, which I think before I bought this, I'd never used a primer before. So this is kind of my intro to it and just kind of trying it out. As you might know, it's green, which means it's anti-redness. So for anyone who just wants to even out their skin tone or just has like a bit of red spots or is prone to redness, this is pretty good because it balances that out. The primer that I have right now has SPF, but it's not green, so it doesn't have that in it, which means that if I want to or need to kind of even out my skin tone, then I need to go back before I put on my foundation and put on a green cover-up. So this, it feels kind of silicone-y. So if you're not a huge fan of that, then you may not like this. I don't seem to mind it. But yeah, they have different ones. They have like a normal one that's clear, I think. They have a purple one. There's a mixed one. I think for combination skin, they just, they have a couple different versions of this, and it's just really good. The last product I have was also my first time using a primer for this. This is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow primer by Fergie. And it worked pretty well. No complaints, you know, it did what it was supposed to. I think if you're on a budget, or if you don't want to splurge on Urban Decay's or one of the other kind of more high-end ones, this is a good way to go because it does the same thing for like way less. This is $2, $3, something like that, I think. I do have the Urban Decay one right now because I did want to try it, and the only difference I think that I found between the two is that eyeshadow goes on a little bit smoother and a little bit easier over the Urban Decay one. But I mean, if you don't want to spend the money, then don't. This is all you need. It's all good. And I think that's all I have. This little thing is empty. So those are all my empties at the moment. And yeah, so I guess I will hope you guys like it, and I will see you guys next time.